Hello, I am going to explain you the basic concept of OOPs and the main building blocks of OOPs. The main concept, if you will understand what is the objects and class, then you can understand the whole OOPs program. So I'll explain you line by line. First objects, classes, and what are the other technology involved in this, like data abstraction, what is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, dynamic binding, and message passing. So first coming to object. What is a object? This is the real-time memory representation of a object. Here object will have data and function. The data will be the properties of that object. Like a student have properties like name, date of birth, marks, anything you can write. But functions will operate on this data, like what is the total mark of a student, what is the average mark of a student, what is display, the student details, like that. So basic concept of object oriented programming. What is a object? The object is a real-time entity. It can be a person or a place or bank account or anything. How can we create an object in C++? This is the way you can create an object of a class, like class name space object name. I'll show you demo. There I have explained how to create the object. And the second one you are seeing, this is the pointer of the object. Class name star, if it gives star and object name, then it will become a object. Pointer to a student class object. So now I'll show a demo how to create an object. But for that I'm telling you how to create an object. Class. What is a class? Class is a set of data and code enclosure, meaning the object's data and function are binded in a single entity in the real time, which is called as a class. Like fruit, mango. Mango is the object of class fruit. So mango will have its properties and some functions. They are enclosed in this fruit class, like student. So now we'll see a demo how to create object. You are seeing this class here on the top, student class I have written. In this program, this is the IOStream inclusion we have done because we are using cout cin function, and this is namespace standard declaration, and my class started here. So class has these three properties. These are the private properties, and these are the functions whichever we have declared just before. And there are 4 to 6 functions. These will be called when I will create a student object and call that method. Here student Ram means I am creating an object of student. So class name space object. This is object of student which name is Ram. So here I am calling Ram set id method and passing 100. So set id method, you will see there is a set id method and I am passing 100 here. So 100 will be set to the current object. This means current object. Current object means Ram here. So Ram's ID will be 100. Now I am executing get ID. So get ID method of Ram means in class will be called. Here get ID and the ID done. The ID means this ID, whatever ID is returned. From the member function, if I am returning ID is a member variable, I can return also this arrow mark ID. This and this same, both are same. So here get ID return 100. Similarly setting the name of the student and getting that name. So this name will be set to the student name and it will return the student name. Similarly set mark will set the student mark and get mark will return that mark. And here I am printing all this. Cout is a function to print the variable string. This is a string. I'm just writing Ram's ID equal to Ram ID means whatever returned here, that is 100. Similarly, Ram's name and Ram's mark will be printed. If I leave just F5, then it will be debugged, and you will see Ram is nothing now. This is a garbage value, and I am doing set ID method. F11 it will press, 100 is passed, and 100 will come here, and Ram's ID will be 100. See, Ram's ID is 100. Similarly, name and nothing now I am getting the ID. You will get ID returning 100. So this 100 will be returned here. Similarly, set name, if we press F11, then it will take to the corresponding method. Set name came Ramchandra, and Ram's name is set. Now we can see Ram's name. So get name is returning Ramchandra. Similarly, set marks, and if we see here Ram subject in the local, Ram ID is 100, name is Ramchandra, and this all are printed. So similarly, you can see this in the output window also. Here. So this is for today's lesson. In the next session, I will explain you inheritance, how inheritance and polymorphism happening in OOPS. That's all for today.